What's good, all? Welcome back to my channel, Chrissyy Talks. Y'all, I'm Chrissyy, and let's go ahead and jump into this shit. Now, it's barely even 7 in the morning where I'm at right now, but I want to give y'all a quick update now that the death toll in the shooting went from 2 to 3. So as we know, what allegedly occurred that night was that Henry, Sses' boyfriend, let off 3 shots. 2 fatally hit James Walters, and 1 accidentally striking a 23-year-old woman. The boyfriend of the woman who was accidentally struck, D'Angelo Merrill, went into the home of 74-year-old James Jones in retaliation for the shooting of his girlfriend and accidentally killed the wrong person. So 2 people died that night. 1 woman left in a stretcher that night and was in critical condition. Now, that 23-year-old woman was the best friend of Allie Sway, and she unfortunately lost her life yesterday, making it so that 3 people lost their life in the shooting instead of just 2. Now, Sway has posted a couple of pictures and videos on her Instagram saying rest up bestie, and she feels dead without her. She even got a tribute tattoo for her, said LLB, long live Bree. This death of course also hit Allie, and she said, I wish you knew how much this shit hurt me. Only person who gave a fuck about me gone, man. What am I supposed to do now? Nobody understands me. I need my own when I get back on my feet. Some of y'all folks I won't ever say shit to again. I went from having everything to having nothing. So I feel like when Allie said that she's not going to talk to certain people, that might include Sway, but overall I just feel like this shit is crazy, and as stupid as it is sad. Again, we do not know what happened that night, but it seems like overall this happened over something petty, whether it was money, whether it was because Sway decided to stay with Henry, and yes, again, while knowing what he did to her sister, or whether this was just an argument that got wrong. At this point, 3 people lost their lives: their father, their best friend, and a 74-year-old innocent man who was just sitting in his home at the time that this happened. I just think it's crazy that it even got this far, and I'm sure there's not nothing I could say, because this burden just got a whole lot heavier to have a whole other life placed on whatever happened that night. It don't even matter who did what or whose fault it was. 3 people lost their life, and that affected everybody else who was in their life. And this most likely led to the cancellation of their show. They were supposed to have a show actually today in Tampa, Florida, July 10th, but it got canceled. I'm not sure if it was canceled before, but it's definitely canceled now due to the circumstances. Rest in peace goes to Bree and all of her family. I know they were rooting for her to wake up, and unfortunately she didn't, which is terrible because it just dragged on for days after the shooting initially occurred. But again, rest in peace to them, and I hope this story, like, I'm not sure who's following it, but I hope it touches some people who, you know, try to live this lifestyle. And I'm sorry if y'all hear squeaking, that's my dog in the background, but you know, trying to live this lifestyle. Again, we already know some people shouldn't even have guns in their possession, but like, this shit is crazy, and it's just really sad. That is the end of my video. That is a quick update that the death toll has officially risen to 3. Again, rest in peace to Bree and everybody else who lost their lives that night, James Jones and James Walters. Feel free to comment down what you guys think below. Find me on Instagram at Snapchat, Chrissyy, 2 S's, 2 Y's. I love and appreciate you guys, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.
She the girl, she the girl, she the girl.